Hello, YouTube. I am Bruna and I am the hostess tonight. This is Talk and Talk conversation platform where we come to communicate in English, Spanish, French, and Italian. This is not a class, it's just an immersion. So this means Fernanda and me, we're gonna speak in English 100% of the time. As I said before, this is not a class, but if you want to take classes, we have classes for beginners and intermediate students in Spanish, French, and English. And you can find more information in our website, talkandtalk.com.br. I think I said everything. Since today there's only Fe and me, I'm not going to split anything. We don't need to split, but usually when we have more people, we do this, right? And I think that's it, Fe. Let's start by introducing yourself so that YouTube can get to know us and everything. Who are you? Tell the world.
Oh, okay. I'm Fernanda. I'm 23 years old. I live in São Paulo. I live with my mom, and I have two dogs. I work as a financial analyst, but I'm starting to give classes of Spanish, and that's it.
Yes, that's really nice. And are you enjoying this moment, this phase, like teaching Spanish? Like how is it going?
I'm enjoying a lot.
Okay, that's good. It's nice, right? Like teaching and sharing experiences in the room. I love teaching. I will introduce myself too. I live in São Paulo with my family, just like you. I work as a teacher and also as a community manager here. I'm 27. What else? We didn't talk about the hobbies, right? But my hobbies are dancing. Studying Spanish is now part of it's a new hobby for me. And what else? And going, it's a crazy feeling because I started studying Spanish this year, and it's a hobby. And when I need to talk in Spanish, I feel nervous, but it's a good feeling, like it's a good, it's a good nervousness. I don't know how to explain, but it's really nice. So I'm happy with this journey. And that's it. Do you want to share your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time, Faye?
I like to watch TV shows, watch TV. I read some books also when my head is like clean. When I'm like thinking a lot of things, I can't read.
Very good. Faye, just before we start the topic, can you tell me something I still don't know about you?
Well, okay. I don't know if I said that, but I like to dance. I already said it.
Yes, you did.
Okay. It's difficult. I don't know. You know that I'm going to get married?
I don't know. When? This year?
Next year.
That's really. Are you engaged?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Like, is the wedding going to be in the beginning of the year or like in the middle or in the end?
In the beginning. In April. It's all in
April.
In April.
That's really nice. Okay, that's good for you. Congrats. I hope you have an amazing party and everything. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. That's good. And a lot of plans, right? Oh gosh. It's a new phase, right? Are you anxious?
Yeah.
I would be. Very good. I will share something you don't know about me too. Let me see. Well, there is something like people usually get surprised when I say that I've never flown by plane, never. And everybody always says, "Oh gosh, how?" Yeah, it's true. I've never, but I will do this. As I said in the class, I don't travel too much, so I've never had this experience, but I want to. Very good. Now we introduced ourselves, we shared nice stuff. Let's start by the first question. Today we're talking about opinions. So what comes to mind, Faye, when you hear this word, opinion?
It comes to me the like point of view, and also that is something formed by the experience that you have in your life, and then you have opinion about the things. Then it becomes an opinion. I don't know if
Yes, it's
clear.
difficult. Yes, it's difficult, right? But I was thinking of judgment, you know, because I don't know if I think they are related some at some point. But not always, right? It's just sharing your point of view, right?
Yeah.
It's not always a judgment, right? Like sometimes it's just saying what you think, right? Yeah. Okay. And do people usually agree or disagree with with your opinions and the things you think?
I normally have opinions not polemic, I guess. So I think people normally agree.
Yeah, very good. Is there any opinion you have that like nobody agrees, or like something everybody likes and you don't?
I don't know if it's an opinion, but I know people that study languages and they don't feel comfortable to participate in conversation and things like that. And it's like when I say about it, the person say okay, but it doesn't influence the. So
Like
I don't know say anything about it.
Yeah, it's like you invite them to like talk and to practice, and they nice, but they don't do this, right? They don't do it. I feel you. As a teacher, this is really common, right? Like I always talk about the importance of speaking English and of like of practicing, but I think it's a process too, right? Like a lot of people they face a lot of fears when they need to talk. Sometimes they face traumas, so that you need to be really brave to speak in another language, you know, and because you're going to make mistakes, so it's you need courage, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But it's nice what you said, that like people usually agree with your opinions. I don't know, there is something that some people they disagree with us, but they don't say it, they just disagree in silence. In general, people say they agree, but I know some people don't, they are just not telling me the truth, you know. So it's a point. Is there anything that you have strong opinions on, any subject that you say no, I have an strong opinion about it?
No, I don't think so.
No, I think I have about my area, you know, like about English and about learning languages, because it's something I know. I am like, it's my job, so it's not that I have strong opinions that I'm gonna fight with someone, you know, but I know what it's like, I know what I'm saying, you know, like if someone like confronts me, of course I don't know everything, I don't want to say this, but I know a lot of stuff, you know, and I know some stuff about my area, so I have strong opinions about it, and yeah, that's it. I think like you don't have a strong opinion on anything.
Now you said I agree with you in this case, related to teaching. languages, because people normally judge some teachers like, oh, if I already heard it from people, from people like, you, if you work with technology, you will have more more money, you should do that. And
Yes.
it's sometimes it's sad, like I want to study more to be to become a teacher, and I don't feel a support about it. So I don't know.
Yes.
It's
Have you
difficult.
ever felt this from your family?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom said, "Oh, but how you have to have a lot of students to to have money." Oh, okay.
No, but this is the first, like, you have just started, like it can be some extra job, or like you can transition your career in the future. You don't need to have a lot of students like today, because you are
Yeah,
starting. It's the first time you are doing it. It's okay.
yeah,
But I feel you, like when I left high school, I told my grandma I wanted to be a teacher, and she said, be a teacher doesn't, like, they don't earn a lot of money, like, do you really want to be a teacher? And at that time I wanted to be a maths teacher, and my life changed so much, and I became an English teacher, and it was interesting. But I totally feel you. It's really really complicated, and we need to we need to speak up, right? No, I want to do this. It's okay if I am not earning a lot of money, like according to your expectations, right? Because it's something complicated too. Like sometimes we opinate and we put our expectations on other people, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel this? Yeah. Okay, I want to know from you the next one about an opinion of yourself. What's your opinion of yourself? What do you think about you? Difficult question.
Yeah, I think that I always try to be, not, I don't know if it's right to say perfect, but be the make less mistakes than possible. So that's something difficult, because it's like a pressure on me. So I think I should relax more. Like, okay, you don't need to learn all in a week. I
Girl,
need to
yes.
relax a little bit. So I think this
Yes.
is, I want to do a lot of things in a week or in a day, and this is bad. But
Yes, it is.
in general, I think I'm a good person. I always try to help others. In general, I'm good.
I totally feel you. And it's interesting what you said. Just like you, how can I say this? I, I also want to be perfect. Which is something I hate, like I don't like being like this. And I was talking about this yesterday in an immersion with Endo, because he, like, we were talking about our way, being who we are and everything. And I talked to my therapist about it, and she asked me, how would life be if you were perfect in all fields of your life? I'm asking you, how would life be if you were perfect in everything? What do you think?
It's for me?
Yes,
Okay.
for you. What do you think about it?
Um, I think it wouldn't be good, because there are things that happen because of our mistakes. or when something doesn't happen according what was planned. So it's necessary, I guess.
Yes, girl, that's it. So it's important. It's hard to understand, right? Like, I think it takes time, and I'm just like you, I'm still understanding. I don't need to be perfect at everything, but it's difficult. It's difficult. Me too. I think I always try to do my best, and I want things to be the way I want, because the way I think it's my way is the way I think is the not the best, but I think I can do it well, you know. Oh gosh, it's really, really hard. It's complicated. Yeah. But just like you, I think in general I'm kind, I'm talkative, I have good opinions about me. Um yeah. I'm not perfect, but I think I try to be nice as much as I can. That's it. Oh, we have the next one. In an opinion, what is an opinion?
Well, it's like the first, no?
Yeah, it's similar, right?
Oh,
Something we think.
oh my. Uh, calma aí, deixa eu ler Sorry, I said in Portuguese.
It's okay, it's okay.
What's an opinion? Oh, I guess it's. I want to say the same thing I said. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think something different. I guess it's something you think about some subjects. That's it, I guess.
Yes.
This question is difficult.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. It's what you think, what like people think, right? It's the thoughts you have, but it seems simple, but it's hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Very good. Well, do you think there is anyone whose opinions, is there anyone, sorry, whose opinion you strongly agree with, disagree with, like you don't agree with anything the person says?
I thought about a person, but I'm afraid to say.
You can say it, it's okay. It's okay, safe place. No judgment here, it's okay.
You say you know who I'm going to say?
I think I know.
It starts with B.
I think you do.
Oh, okay, so is this person? I won't say the name.
It's okay. Yes, I disagree with everything he says too. It's terrible. I totally feel you. But I hope we have a good change this weekend, right? Let's see what's gonna happen, but let's do our part, right? And try to see if something changes, right? Yeah, I saw this week he said he would give up of politics if he loses the elections. Great idea. Wow, great. Let's make him lose then. Oh gosh. Let's see the next one, number 7. Can you read it, please? This is a good question.
Yeah. Do you always consider other people's opinion before making decisions? I won't say always, but most of the time, it influences me, the other people's opinion. Unfortunately, I'm trying to change it in my life because who pays my bills? It's me. So I need to do what's better for me.
Yes, that's true. But I feel you, me too. I usually consider, but like sometimes I just want to do what I want, so I don't tell anybody, and I do it, like, have you ever tried doing something like without telling anyone?
Mm. Oh, I guess, yeah, I already went to the movies once without saying anyone.
Oh, that's nice. How was it?
Like,
Alone, like by yourself?
yeah, when I was studying at the college, I had more free time. So once I went to the movies to see a movie.
Great. Okay, no, it's good. Yeah, yeah, doing things by ourselves is really good, right? I like doing stuff by myself, and like, I'm just like talking about basic stuff, going to the market, going to the, I don't know, to the mall. It's really, it's a good experience, right? Like, to enjoy our own companionship. I think that's the word. It's pretty good. I agree with you. Very good. But I just consider other people's opinions too. It's hard. Like, talking about the opinions of, or other people's opinions, whose opinion do you value most, that you always ask before doing something, or before deciding something?
My fiance. He's really supportive, like on everything. So I
That's
normally
good.
ask him about I sent him the slides of my class. So do you think it's good? Like, it's not his obligation, but I sent him and he said, "Oh, it's okay, it's good."
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah. No, it's great. It's really good when we have someone to support you, and to, it's, I think this basic stuff, like, oh, you share your slides with him and he supports you, or I don't know. I don't know if you are on Twitter, but like, there was a trend some days ago, because a girl uh bought some medicine for his girl, oh gosh, for her boyfriend. I don't know if you saw this. And then a lot of people were like making fun of this, like someone buying you medicine, but that's really cute, right? So I think it's great to have someone like this. Yeah. And I think the opinion I value most, maybe my mother and my best friend, Mari. Yeah, I value their opinion a lot. Let's see the next one. Can you read it?
Yeah. It's what? It's 9?
9. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What do you usually ask people's opinion on? My slides that I that I mentioned, and when I'm going to do something that I normally don't do. I can't remember an example now, but normally when it's something new for me, I normally ask like, "Oh, do you think I should do that?" I but I don't like to do that. I want to have more confidence about
Yes.
myself.
I feel you, but it's difficult too, because when, like, you are doing something for the first time, I will just turn the mic off. Okay. Because sometimes when you are doing something for the first time, you have no experience, and then a friend or someone they already had this experience, so you ask for it, right? Can you help me with this? I don't know how to do this, and um, it's hard. It's kind of heartwarming, right? Like you have someone here to someone there to tell you nice words. It's good, right? Yeah, very good. And I usually ask people's opinion on my clothes. I think sometimes when I need to go out, I just send a photo to my friends, like, guys, which outfit should I wear? These or this, and they help me. Um, just like you said, when I don't know how to do something, I also ask for help or ask opinions. Yeah, in general, I ask a lot of opinions of a lot of things. Yeah, and I don't see any problem, but I think it's also important to be independent at some point. So I try to have this balance. That's it. And what, like, there is the question number 10, that is, do you have an opinion on everything? What do you, and I want to add something else. What do you think of people who has opinion on everything?
No, I do not have opinion on everything, and I think they are like smart because it's difficult to have opinion on everything.
Yeah, I think it's impossible.
Yeah, there are some like immersions that I have difficulty to talk about, and I think it's interesting people that have opinion on everything.
What is the hardest topic for you, like that you always, or that you struggle a little bit to
Well,
talk about?
here it had a subject once that Mariana from that used it to participate for French and about women's rights and those stuff. But talk about this in French was like I haven't the words. Like it was, and at that time I wasn't pro, so I came to the class like it's this subject. I was like,
Without knowing,
yeah,
without knowing what you would talk about, right? Yes, I feel you. Very good, very good. Yeah, it's hard. I imagine. I think I would struggle too. I was thinking here of having an opinion on everything. I think it's important not to have an opinion on everything. It's important not to know everything. I think sometimes, like, people just want to say what they have in mind, but don't think too much. I think it's good to say I don't know, because sometimes we have no idea. I have no idea. I've never heard about it. I don't know this word. I don't know. It's hard to admit we don't know things. I think, like, I have no idea. Like, to when I started teaching, and a student used to ask me words. Like, teacher, how do you say this? Every time I needed to say I don't know, it was like, I am a terrible teacher. I don't know how to say this simple word. But like nowadays, I deal better with this. Yeah. Well, do you think I added some questions here? In Yeah. Do you think it's better to talk about things and share opinions, or keep the opinions to yourself? And also, when, do you think sometimes it's better to keep and sometimes it's better to talk? What's your point of view?
Normally, I keep the opinions to myself because I'm shy. So I don't want to keep the attention on me. And I think it's better to keep your opinion when it's related to politics because it can be polemic. So I prefer to not. I prefer to not talk about it.
Very good. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult, and we, just like you were saying, we were saying in the in that question, we need to be we. I was watching a video today, the guy saying about the freedom, right? Because you don't have freedom. It's sad to think about it, but you don't have the freedom to share your opinions because you don't know what the other person can do. Like we can see a lot of people dying because of their political views. So we need to be careful. Yes, I totally agree with you. Sometimes I avoid talking about politics too because I am afraid. I must confess I am afraid. Here I feel it's safe to like talk about that. It's a safe place, but in other places that I don't know who I am talked to, I try to be careful. I agree with you. Very good. The next question is deep. Are you ready? What's your opinion on life?
Like on life, like my life, or
On life in general.
oh, okay. I think it's better let the things flow. And also I'm trying to have positive thoughts, like to not I used to be a negative person, like, oh, I cannot do that. Oh, teaching, no, never. You are shy, you won't be able to do that. Or in sorry, it came out French
It's
words
okay.
in my mind.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So now I'm more positive, and I feel that the things are changing, not just because of it, but it helps.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. I even though I am always smiling and I always try to be happy in the background, I think I'm really like, oh gosh, I don't want to do this, or oh my gosh, it's so hard. So I think I I am always trying to find this balance, like between being negative and being positive. It's difficult. It's difficult. But I don't know if I have an opinion on life. This question is really hard. There are a lot of things to talk, right? But something I'm learning is that I make mistakes and I'm a human and I don't need to be perfect. It's a cliche, but it's true. And every day I'm learning more and more about it. Um, and something else that I need to be the priority of my life and not other people. This is really hard for me. I always prioritize my job, other people, my friends, and I forget about me. This is something I struggle to. Yeah. So uh, I don't know if I answered the question, but that's it. um, the next one is interesting. Do you always give your honest opinion when asked for it, or do you sometimes bend the truth? And when do you bend the truth?
Bands like to hide.
Like hide, yes.
Okay. Normally I'm afraid to give an opinion that it's not the general opinion. So sometimes I bend the truth. I can bend the truth. To not is that thing I said, like I don't want to be uh, be the focus. I don't know the expression in English.
To be the maybe the I got to be
the main point
to be in the spotlight.
Yeah, it is
To be
in
in the
the
spot. Yes, I feel you. But I was thinking here, like if, for example, if someone asks you something like your mom asks you about her outfit, if you liked it or not, and she was really happy with it, do you tell her like, oh, it's not really nice, or a friend, oh, I didn't like it, or it's better to let them be happy even if you don't like it that much?
Yeah, I guess I would say the truth in this case. Like with my mom, I don't know. I think she would understand.
Yeah, no, but it's difficult, right? Because like sometimes if you tell the truth, you can harm the other person, and like we don't want you to do this, right? Harm someone. Yeah, it's interesting. My friends usually say I'm sincere, but I always try to be nice, when I'm I'm sincere, but trying to be nice at the same time. And yeah, I don't know if you need to bend the truth, but say it in small parts, like, oh, I don't know, or like try to say this in a kind way, if you want to do this in a nice way, like be careful with it. Well, and have you ever upset anyone with your opinions?
Um, I guess yes. Maybe with my fiance. So, when we were like deciding the things about the wedding, sometimes I was like tough with him. Like I don't want to have a party, or I don't know. And sometimes I say things, bad things, but it's because I'm angry or something, but not
Yeah.
with the intention.
Are you having a party?
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it going to be like first in the church and then and then a party? How is it going to be?
No, it's going to be the all in the same place, like
Okay, nice.
the ceremony. I don't know
Uh-huh.
English.
Yeah.
Okay,
The ceremony.
the ceremony and then the party.
That's it's better, right? Good.
Yeah, we were going to do separate, but then we found a place. We said, oh, they do together. Say, oh, okay. The I don't know how to say this in English. Sorry.
What do you
O
say? The guest?
the the o pastor.
The preacher, preach. I don't know. Alguma coisa assim. Preacher, something like this. Let's find. Not every time you look for it. Pastor, minister maybe.
Okay, the minister said he could go to the place. So we said, okay, we'll do all in the same place. It's better.
That's good. And then I was thinking of the guests, then the guests don't need to move from one place to the other. They do just go to one place, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, I feel I can imagine it's hard to choose this stuff, right? Yeah. I have already upset people with my opinions, but I try to be careful. It's been a long time when I was younger, nowadays it doesn't happen that often. Yeah. Well, the next one is if you have ever been afraid to give your opinion. And then
Yeah. I have normally at work on meetings. I'm afraid to give my opinion because I'm afraid of judgment. And I don't know. At work, I don't feel comfortable. I normally don't feel comfortable to give my opinion.
That's interesting, but not because you think you are going to be that you are wrong. Just because you don't want to be judged by the boss or by everybody.
Oh, it's also because I think I maybe can be wrong on my opinion about the subject.
Come on, Faye. What is the problem in being wrong?
Yeah,
What's the problem with being wrong?
yeah, you're right. You have a
No,
point.
it's difficult. I feel you. Like when I used it to work in the school last year, my boss was like he has always been really nice, you know. But once he corrected my English, and I got so bad that I didn't want to speak English with him because I knew he would correct me in a more direct way, you know. And it was really bad because every time we started talking in English, I used it to feel nervous, you know, and I didn't want to talk about it with him or to talk in English with him because I knew he would judge me. So sometimes we experience something and then we are afraid because we had a first bad experience, right? Is this what happened to you or not? It's just like you have always been being afraid. Like did you have a bad experience?
Mm, yeah, at previous works, I had bad bosses.
Mhm.
Uh, and
Yes.
then now it's difficult to trust like in my boss and also feel comfortable to talk.
Yes, I feel you. Because if the maybe if your boss don't give you the security to do this, it's complicated too, right? Like is your boss nice? How is it? Like, do you think he's going to watch us on YouTube someday or not?
No, she doesn't know that I participate here. I guess she
Okay,
doesn't know.
okay.
Uh,
Good.
we I guess once I mentioned it that I speak French too for her, but
Okay.
I don't know if she remembers. She knows that I speak Spanish because uh, when I made the process oh my gosh, I forgot about when I
What?
made the process to become an analyst on her area. She said my Spanish was going to be important because of the accounts payable of Chile.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows that I say Spanish, that I can communicate in Spanish, but about about English and French, I don't know. She remembers.
So you are not close. It's just like a
No, not so
professional
close.
relationship.
Yeah. Mm. I guess
Yes.
just my boss from the other company. It's like this. I used it to work in other area in the same company I'm now, but I had some difficulties on this area because I had a lot of meetings and about projects, and I use it I didn't feel comfortable to talk about the subjects that I had to care about. So I became to other area, and now I'm better. Like it's easier now to work. I feel
Okay, good.
less. I feel more calm.
Okay, good. Yeah, and do you consider yourself introverted?
Yeah,
Yeah, like sometimes it's better to change some areas, right? If you have to interact with a lot of people and it's not something you like and it's something you don't feel comfortable, it's better, right? Yeah,
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 yeah. It was
yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah. Very good, very good. Yeah, but I feel you about the boss, right? So if you had a bad experience and like nowadays it's um I totally understand you. Totally understand you. It's complicated. Yeah. Good. And let me can go to the last one. Can you read it?
Uh, it's 15.
16.
Okay. Is the last one? Last one.
Yeah.
Okay. Has anyone ever given you an opinion that you didn't want? Yes. Um, once about my hair.
Oh, that's terrible. What was it?
I was going to school, and then my mom said my hair was not good that day, and I remember that I didn't like it because okay, my hair was not good. I don't care about it. Why do you need to say that?
It's
I I
terrible.
I got upset that day.
Yeah. You know what? Once something I used to be very upset when I had my hair cut for the first time, like short. It was in 2018, 2019, I think. No, 2018, I think. And I was dating a guy. I wasn't dating him, but I dated him like twice. And he sent me a message. I prefer when your hair is longer, I don't like short hair. Like, honey, what do I have to do with this? That's your opinion over my hair. Like the hair is mine. When I had my hair cut for the first time short, a lot of people said stuff, like that they didn't like, and it was really hard. I got a bit frustrated because I always had long hair and it was straight, so everybody was always, oh, your hair is so beautiful, your hair is awesome, I love your hair. And then when I cut it, or when I had it cut for the first time, everybody was like, oh, why did you do this, your hair was so beautiful. Because I wanted. The hair is mine.
Yes.
Because I wanted, yes. It's like, I think sometimes it's better not to opinate on anything, right? Like don't say anything. Just let the person live their life, right? It's better. Yeah. I think that's it. We just have 5 minutes, but I think we can finish here.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna share the survey if you want to send your thoughts on the meeting. If you wanna say your opinion about me. It's anonymous, so nobody's going to know it's you. Okay. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. So it was a pleasure talking to you. I loved it. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Enjoy it. And I hope to see you here next week. Next week, Lau is back, so he's going to handle it. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Bye.
so much. Have a great night. Live tight. Bye bye.